Trying to stick with an exercise routine can be difficult when you don't have the proper support or motivation. You start off with the best of intentions, but it's hard to stay on track when there's no one around you to cheer you on and provide encouragement. Take your fitness journey into your own hands and join our Health in the Real World community today. Say goodbye to the frustration that comes with trying to work out on your own. Take it to the next level of success in your training. Join now, get access to a personal coach who will help you set realistic goals, measure progress, and find renewed energy for every workout. With our guidance coupled with customized exercises, tips, tricks, and more, you'll finally experience the lasting results you've always wanted from your fitness endeavors. Let's get it going on the sample workout today. Let's go ahead and bring your feet close together, your knees close together, just a couple inches apart. We're going to go into that goalpost position here. So elbows out to the side. Bring your hands down to the floor, and this is the start of the next exercise. We're going to bring the elbows together, bring the hands together, and then bring them back. Those of you joining on the live preview, welcome. We got a 10-minute preview for you today. If you want to sign up for the full thing, healthintherealworld.com, 30-day trial for free. Check it out, see if it's for you. Those of you joining for the full class today, we got the full ramp up, doing some range of motion here. We got core, we got weights, we got cardio. Everything that you need. So for right now, though, we are transitioning from the weekend. So we're making sure that we give our body exactly what we need as far as full range of motion movement. So next time we come in here, elbows are close together. And we're going to transition to the next exercise. So straighten out the elbow here and then bend the elbow. So we're doing tricep extension right here. No weight necessary. We're going to do these again later on in the workout. But for right now, you don't need weight. Just warming up those elbows and the triceps. And again, making sure you're breathing. Breathing is one of those things where we have conscious control over it, but 99.999% of the time we are not thinking about breathing. So right now, take the time to focus on your breathing. Slow it down, relax. Take a slow, deep breath in and let it out. Good, let's bring the arms out in front. Interlace your fingers. Let's bring the hands up overhead in a pullover. Same thing here, no weight necessary. If you really want to lift a weight, you want a light weight, that's fine. But for right now, just using gravity to open up the shoulders. And again, the abs do not need to be working here, so focus on breathing deeply into the abdomen here and into the rib cage. Letting gravity do the work on the shoulders. Don't force anything. If you cannot touch the floor, don't try to touch the floor. Just let your arms hang there. And instead of forcing it, what you're going to do is just make a mental note. This is going to be in your daily homework to do pullovers every day until your hands touch the floor easily. Now, this is only like the 5th exercise, so you might just be a little bit tight. That might be why, and that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and lie on our back, or on our side, on our side. Now we can grab a light weight. So right here, we're gonna do rotator cuff and clamshell at the same time, keeping the elbow at your side, lifting the hand up, lifting the knee up at the same time. So making sure that we get that rotation from the shoulder socket, but that we also get that shoulder blade involved, squeezing the shoulder blade in. We're about halfway done, 30 seconds. And again, guys, make sure you're breathing. Make sure we're still taking that deep breath in. As long as the intensity is just light to moderate, we want to keep that breathing going. All right, let's do the opposite here. Haven't done this one in a few weeks, I think. We're gonna do the opposite rotator stretch. So make a fist here, put the fist on your hip, let the elbow drop forward here. Elbow drop forward. So this elbow, this top elbow is dropping forward. Kind of a weird position, but it's a nice stretch to stretch those muscles that we were just working deep in the shoulder here. If your shoulder's tight, your elbow's way back here, what you can do is rotate forward here, face your chest to the floor, and that will help your arm rotate forward. Let gravity take that elbow forward. So not exactly a good posture position, not exactly a position you'd want your arm to stay in, but it is good to have this range of motion. The grandchildren definitely do. They can do it. And when we were little kids, we could do this very easily. So if this is hard, again, chalk it up to daily homework. Okay, go ahead and release. Let's stay on this side for another couple minutes. Bring your top leg forward, bottom leg back. And let's go big arm circles here. We're going to take that top arm all the way up and around. So reaching through the fingertips, trying to extend and expand that circle all the directions. As you come behind you, try to get the hands closer to the floor. Twenty seconds. All right, good. We have one more minute here. Let's switch directions. Arm circles the other direction. Allow your spine to rotate if it needs to. That's fine. If there's any part of the range of motion that feels extra tight, again, that's a sign that you might need to do something like this on your own. Every exercise is also a personal assessment. So we're moving every joint through every range of motion every time we do this class. So if you have a tightness, that's just telling you, okay, I need to work on this area. And don't rush it, take a few weeks, maybe even a month or two to work on that one area. And little by little, it will start to loosen up until pretty soon you'll be saying stuff like, oh, I don't even remember which shoulder was my bad shoulder because they're both really good now. So that is the goal, little by little, incremental improvement. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do that same little sequence on the other side, starting with the clamshell rotator cuff. Elbow at your side, keeping the feet touching, lifting that knee up and down. Incremental improvement, day by day. That's why we do this 3 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, allow your body to recover. And we go on some walks, a light run. That's when you do your weightlifting, your heavier weightlifting if you want. Yeah, so these workouts are designed to hit every aspect, right? All the important ones: flexibility, range of motion, core, weights, cardio. That way, if you want to focus, you want to isolate, you can jump into those. All right, let's do the reverse. So make that fist, bring the hand on your side, elbow drops forward, letting that back of the shoulder stretch. So you can see that on that assessment concept on a micro level, like if there's a specific body part that needs attention, or more on a macro level, like if there's a specific aspect of fitness. Maybe your cardio is good, but your flexibility is not, right? Or maybe your strength needs a little bit of work. So there's a lot of different ways to assess where you are, kind of try to figure that out. So 20 more seconds. Keep that breathing going. Make this feel good. Take some deep breaths. Allow that shoulder to relax as you inhale. Good. Release that slowly, and then let's do arm circles. Top leg forward, bottom leg back. Let's take that top arm all the way up and around. Good. Again, trying to expand the range of motion. Just very slightly. Trying to make just a slightly bigger circle each time. All right, good. Let's switch directions. So we're comparing this direction to the other direction. We're also comparing this shoulder to the other shoulder. And again, no judgment or anything, just notice it. And you don't want to force the tight shoulder to be loose. You just want to say, all right, well, I'll do this every day for the next couple weeks. And this is probably one of the top 5, definitely top 10 exercise. We do it every time, as you guys notice. So if there's an exercise you're going to do every day, this is a good one. Last 15 seconds here. And then we're going to lie face down. Coming up next. All right, good. All right, let's lie face down. All right, we're going to keep this active right now with the shoulders. So let's bring the hands down by our sides, palms facing up. Palms facing up. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together right here and then lift up the arms. And then lower back down. So squeeze the shoulder blades, lift up the arms, and down. Try to keep your elbows straight. Try to get really active with that upper back, right? So you're not just lifting like this. You want to actually get that motion. See that shoulder lift, and then hands up. So full range of motion here. Opening up the shoulder. All right, our back should be nice and warm here. We're going to open up the hips and the back here. Put your hands next to your shoulders as if you're going to do a push-up. Now we are going to do sort of an upper body push-up. Pressing down, also using your back, lifting up your torso, keeping your hips down. Now if you're tight, if your back is tight, you're either going to go only halfway up like this, or you can come all the way up, but your hips might have to pop up a little bit, right? You're not going to be able to lay them down flat. So your choice there. If you can come all the way up, great. If not, definitely do not force it. Just go as far as you can comfortably. And if you go to what is your range of motion, the end of your range, then slowly you're going to get better at this. So again, make mental notes. If this is one of those tight exercises for you, this is the one that's going to go in your daily program. Okay, next up, let's bring the hips back. Let's come into a child's pose. Have a seat back on your heels. Now we're going the opposite direction. We're going into that flexion position. So stretching out the lower back. Try to just relax into this position. Those of you joining on this live preview, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time on Wednesday. If you want to join the full class, again, healthintherealworld.com and check it out 30 days free. Thanks for joining. All right, guys, we got about 30 seconds remaining here in this child's pose. Breathing into that lower back, let it expand through the rib cage. And let's lie all the way face down again. We're gonna do a quad stretch. Grab onto that foot, ankle, pull the heel toward the glute, and squeeze your glutes tight. Try